Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to show you how to get a bunch of unreleased backgrounds. Most of these backgrounds show up in your Popit and you can switch to them whenever you want, which is awesome. Some of them you have to copy levels, but the main ones, they actually go in your Popit. So I'm going to show you how to get these, and I will show off the backgrounds at the end of the video. So all you have to do to get these is, in the description, I have an LBP.me link to a level made by HF Miles. So all you gotta do is go in the description and queue that level. And once you have that queued, go to Play, Community, and go over to your queue. And right here. So all you gotta do is just play this level, and from this level you can just pick up all of the backgrounds as prize bubbles. The reason I have a second controller is just so that I can show getting the actual prizes themselves, since I already got them all. So they'll just kind of die in the corner, and then I'll be able to pick up all the backgrounds. So that was the Stitchem Manor background I just got, and that's used in Zom's levels. This one is the Caverns background used in 2-2 Tango. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that it also gives you the default pod background, which is awesome. The only way to get that before was to reset everything, so I'll show that too. Here's the infinite level background. Here's the LBP1 background, or the LBP1 tutorial background, and this one says that it's the islands, but when you select it, it'll be that one. And here's the LBP2 tutorial background. There are 4 other backgrounds you can get, and these ones are mainly just blank ones, and like this one, I'll show these too. So yeah. Alright, so once you play the level and you can get everything, then I'm going to show you the backgrounds. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the pod backgrounds, and actually it's kind of weird. Here's the treehouse background, and this is just the basic one, so it works good, and it's awesome how you can change to that now. But it's pretty interesting is that the LBP1 tutorial background actually goes into your pod backgrounds. It's a little bit messed up, like the coloring is red and it only shows up like in the corner over there. It's still pretty cool, but it's not really an intended feature, so that's an option. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the ones that go on the Popit, and then I'll show you the ones that you have to copy to your moon. So the first one is the infinite blank background level, and basically all this is what it sounds like. It's just an infinite version of the regular background. So this is mainly useful for if you have the dynamic thermometer turned on. In the beta it actually switched to this background for you, but in the full game it doesn't, so now you have the background. Here's the Caverns background used in 2-2 Tango, like I said. And this background is really cool. I like it a lot. I don't know why they never gave it out. Pretty much like everything else in the game that they never gave out. They all are really cool. The next one is the Stitchem Manor background. Manor, however you say that. And yeah, I really like the clouds up here. I think it's really cool looking. And this sky looks a lot like my pod sticker, which is fun. And the next one is the LBP1 tutorial background. So that's awesome. You can switch to this now. And the final one is the LBP2 tutorial background. And oh yeah, to distinguish the islands backgrounds, if you had LBP1, it's the bottom one. So you can just switch to it and make sure that's that it is, and then you can heart it just so you can know that that one's the tutorial background. And here's the LBP2 tutorial background, which normally you weren't able to get past that window because it's like blocked off and you can't see through it, but there's actually some stuff out here and it looks pretty cool. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the other 4 backgrounds. And the first one is just a blank background. The lighting looks a little bit weird, but so yeah, it's just a blank background, so you can use that for whatever you want to. The next one is a mountainous looking background. This background is actually like a kind of glitched version of the Bunkum Lagoon background. Like up here there's some Bunkum Lagoon background elements, but down here it's like all mossy and stuff, so it's pretty weird, but it can be useful for anything you want to use it for. The next one is an early LBP3 empty level background, which is pretty interesting. It's not really useful, but it's cool to see. Kind of like a weird, different variation of the regular background. And finally, we have the LBP3 pod background in a level. So this one's also pretty cool. So you can like explore this background that it's normally just for the pod, but you can use it in your levels. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video, hope you enjoy the glitch, and hope you enjoy the backgrounds. Comment, rate, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at glitchmaster7. Okay, goodbye.